3, 2, 1.
Yeah, he's never going to get a game for Arsenal. Yeah, and the other night when we played Newcastle, we've got fucking Fabio Vieira sat on the bench. We paid 34 mil for him. Why couldn't he get a game when we need a goal?
Yeah, what is the deal with that kid?
He ain't as good as people said he was. That's the deal, bro. Yeah. We signed him.
All them fucking comp merchants, bruv, looking real funny now, innit? Because when you lot signed him, bruv, man, see hella comps and that. You know what I'm saying?
But like, he's got so many assists and he's brilliant. Bro, he ain't that good. He is. He's skinnier than me. Yeah, somebody's pretty too skinny. He's skinnier than me, bro. Yeah, I don't know what they feed him in Portugal, but him and Bruno Fernandes, bro, like, they need a meal. Like, real talk. But 34 mil we paid on him. That 34 mil could have been the upfront payment for Mudryk, innit? Do you know what I mean? Like, but he didn't want to play him. He didn't want to play Marquinhos. He didn't want to bring Kieran Tierney off the bench. It's like, if I'm Kieran Tierney, and I've said this a lot, and I upset Arsenal fans when I say this, if I'm Kieran Tierney, I'm looking for a move immediately. Yeah, how are you getting dropped for Zinchenko? I'm sorry, that don't roll with me. Yeah, Kieran Tierney is a quality left back. Yeah, and when we needed a goal, and people say, oh, but Zinchenko played well. What did he fucking do? He don't overlap. He cuts inside. Cool, that's the manager's thing. Yeah, play inverted. Right, but then you're playing inverted and you're playing a couple of little 2-yard sideways passes and a couple of little forward passes to Xhaka, and that's a good game.
Facts.
Like, what are you talking about? And when we needed a goal, I would have took him off, brought Tierney on, and then moved Martinelli up front with Eddie. Yeah, in fact, I would have done this as well. Last 10 minutes of that game, throw Gabriel up front. Yeah, and get Tierney whipping balls in. And everyone keeps saying to me, but they had 2 centre-backs over 6'4". Who cares? Yeah, you start pinging ball after ball after ball, high, low, middle. Yeah, get a ricochet, bang, Saka 1-0, we win the game.
Yeah, facts.
Like, ricochet, panicking. Although I do think we should have had a couple of penalties, but you can't be relying on penalties to win a game when you've got 96 minutes. We had fucking 4 shots on target, and 3 of them were irrelevant. They were just little P-roll shots. The only chance we really had, Eddie should have buried. And that is why he ain't good enough for Arsenal. Yeah, because an elite level striker buries that. If that's Kane, it's in the back of the net. If that's Haaland, back of the net. Yeah, like, no mucking about. Like, but he didn't bury it. And it's, it don't matter. They were just dirty. They've got the best defense in the league for a reason. Yeah, guess what? If Man City beat us twice, they go above us. Yeah, that's how important that 2 points dropped was.
Yeah, you're right.
What do I know? Yeah, and that's a good comment as well. Tierney would cook at Newcastle. I've said on my channel for months he'll end up at Newcastle. It's close to Scotland. Yeah, they're on the up. Yeah, and he walks straight into the team. Yeah, Dan Burn, as good as he is, he ain't a left back. Yeah, he's more of a centre back than a left back.
Yeah, that's a mad thing. Man said Tierney's technical level can't play the way Arteta wants him to play to a higher level. My thing is, Zinchenko, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm giving my honest opinion, he's not a good left back, bruv. He's just good on the ball, but he's shit at defending, bro. Like, it's one of them ones where when he comes up against a good winger, that can make him earn his money, he will be exposed. There's many times I've seen, where he's out of position and he gets away with it, bro. He's not a left back, bro. The guy plays centre mid for his country. He's a midfielder, bruv. He doesn't have any defensive instinct or anything like that. He's just very good on the ball. And because he's in a system that monopolizes possession, he gets away with it. But this guy cannot defend. So when we talk about Zinchenko, like when Zinchenko plays, because just like Pep, Arteta likes his fullbacks to like tuck into midfield and get on the ball and overload. That's great. But when Arsenal come up against better teams, like when they're playing the Champions League next season, because no doubt they will, Zinchenko is going to get fried. Remember, I said this. I said it. When you're playing in the Champions League against proper wingers that are playing against teams, that are going to have as much of the ball as you, because in the Premier League, no team ain't having the ball like Arsenal, bro. It's only Man City is the only team that maybe possession-wise, they might out-possess you. But watch when you start playing against teams that actually have a like 45% possession, maybe 50%, he's going to get fucking air fried, bro. That's what's going to happen. Then you lot are going to wish that you had a defender that defends.
By which time, Kieran
he'll be gone.
Newcastle.
He'll be somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's
And
what will
then it'll
happen.
be, oh, we need a left back. Right, do you know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous. Just spot on, mate. Absolutely spot on.
That's it.
Absolutely spot on. Yeah, because I've watched Zinchenko quite a lot of Man City, yeah, and he got away with it at Man City just based off of the system that they play. Yeah, like and because they dominate 70% of the game. Yeah, he used to get away with it. Yeah, Arsenal is kind of getting away with it as well. But you're right. As soon as he comes up against better players, he gets cooked. Yeah, I see that the other night, and people said he had a good game. Mate, Almiron was fucking skinning him at times in that game, but he kept cutting back inside, so then that gave him chance to recover. Yeah, rather than going down the wing and whipping balls into Callum Wilson, he would go down the wing and chop back and pass it back to the edge of the box. Yeah, same with Trippier. Trippier was fucking skinning him at times, but people go, "Oh yeah, but he's nice on the ball." Who gives a shit? Yeah, like genuinely, who cares? Yeah, I'd expect a professional footballer to be good on the ball. That shouldn't be a fucking thing that we look at as a good trait. That should be basic.
No, you're right.
Like, I don't get it. It's like when a woman says, "I pay my own bills." Well done. You're now a fucking fully functioning adult.
That's it, though. But this is what I'm saying. Like,
True.
that's an adult thing. Like, that's not oh, I'm a big woman, but like, as an adult, you're supposed to pay your own fucking bills. Like,
Yeah, and as a professional footballer, you're supposed to be good on the ball. It's the same.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Trust
mate,
me.
I don't get it. And the thing is, people say, yeah, but Tierney's always injured. Really? Tell me how many games Zinchenko's missed since he arrived, and then compare it to Tierney. Zinchenko's missed more. Tell me, since Tommy Asu's arrived, how many games Kieran Tierney's missed compared to Tommy? Tommy's missed more. Until this season, and it's only because he's been benched, since Thomas Partey's arrived, Thomas Partey's missed more games than Kieran Tierney through injury. So, like, people just want to, they have their players, and then again, it's not an Arteta player. So instantly he can be dismissed. Yeah, because Kieran Tierney was signed under Emery. The only one that they will give any fucking slight chance to that is not an Arteta player is William Saliba. Yeah. The only reason they do that is because the way Arteta loaned him out 3 times, they think they've kind of nurtured him, and it's Arteta's baby. Yeah, so they give him a pass on that. Yeah, Martinelli. But again, Martinelli, yeah, he weren't in the team under Arteta for time. Yeah, and our fans sit there cussing him at times. Like, say, oh yeah, he don't affect the game enough, he don't score enough. And it's like, come on, man. Like, real talk. Like, Kieran Tierney is one of the best left backs in the league. He can actually defend, he can cross a ball, and he works his nuts off up and down the pitch. Yeah, his positioning's decent. I wouldn't say it's great, but it's decent. Yeah, and you know what you're going to get with him. It could be fucking hammering down with hail, snow, sleet, everything. My man's got short sleeves on. We're going. Let's have it. Like, fucking Tesco carrier bag. Like, he's a good lad. 11 Kieran Tierney's in your team, mate, and you'd be a lot better.